All right, it is April 9th, 2025, and this is my start point. Garden boxes are coming down. This is cleared between shovel, hoe, rototillers, all the grass and everything in this whole area is going to go. So let's see what progress can be made today. I will take a video later this afternoon or evening when stop time is done and amongst homeschooling and all the other things. But start point, you got to start somewhere, right? All right, let's go. All right, end of day one. There were some definite hiccups. So the garden boxes got all cleaned out. Started with the rototiller and whatnot. Rototiller didn't work. So it was flathead shovel all the way down, and now my left shoulder's screwed. So it's looking like a rental of a sod cutter because there's no way I'm gonna do all this by. So end of day one, learned a few things, have a new plan of attack, and we'll get back to it. There's supposed to be rain tomorrow, but I'm thinking very well may just get the sod cutter, rent it, and yeah. So check back in with the progress as it goes, y'all. All right, today is April 10th. Started the backyard yesterday. I'm not including those videos because they're lame, and yeah. Anyways, started yesterday moving everything out of the yard as far as all that stuff, and mapping out where the garden's gonna be. So from that post to where my daughter is, that post right there. Tried the rototiller, and as you see, this right here is from the rototiller. It really did not pick up all the roots like I had hoped. So next plan of action was a flathead shovel. And this whole strip was done by hand with the flathead shovel, and by the time I got done with that, it was a absolutely not. My left shoulder was thrashed. So then what we have going on today is a sod cutter, and literally in 30 seconds it cut that whole strip perfect. So yeah, got to get all the sod, the grass cut out. Then I'm going to remove my mullein plants that have started in my boxes. Then the boxes come down, the sod comes out, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to be doing from there. I'm going to go ahead and time how long this takes to remove all this sod. So yeah, I'll check back in with everyone. All right, so that video I took when I started with the sod cutter, it was at 11:39 a.m. It is 1:42 p.m. and everything is cut. You see the rolling and stuff because I have some staged over there and right here, because that sod is actually gonna get moved over into my front yard, my busted wheelbarrow. Anyways. So what, 2 hours it took to remove the sod from here out and all the way. Now it's time to clean the machine and get the machine back to the rental place, and then come back and continue cutting pieces, rolling it into the wheelbarrow and staging it around. The rain today, if you guys cannot tell, is relentless. So yeah. One little thing at a time, baby steps. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get it finished. So it's gonna take some time though. It's probably gonna take a week or two, maybe longer to do. So, all right, I'll check back in with everyone. All right, end of day, April 10th. Rain, rain, rain. Doesn't stop if there's rain, right? All these people that say, oh, it's raining, and figure out something to do inside. Yeah, okay. Anyways, 2 hours with the sod cutter. Got everything, obviously, from that to there cut. Returned the sod cutter. Came home. Time to start removing. Rolling it up, moving it. Yeah. So some of it's been moved over to there where I need to put grass on the other side of the fence. And a lot of it has just been staged so out of gas, like for real. Like, so it's all, this is just because the rain and the water obviously slopes down, or it's a slope. So this is going to have to probably be recut out with a flathead shovel. A lot of rolls done though. So it's nearly 7 p.m. It's time to feed the kids. And there's more rain projected for tomorrow. That's okay. We'll be back out here getting it done. Homesteading is not a hobby. Homesteading is not for fun. It is a way of life. So there's going to be super muddy days, but you make through. You will make it through 100% of them. Have faith in that.
At least if you do the work.
That's it, baby doll. All right, so it's April 18th, 2025, and all the sod that needed to get removed is removed. So now we have our line cut. Obviously, that post, where is it? To that post, sorry. And tomorrow, the next day, garden box is down. I'm gonna just take whatever soil's in there, spread it all around, and I still have to remove, I'm going to leave that mullein there. Come on, focus, there we go. I'm gonna leave that mullein there, and that one's getting transplanted. And there's 2 in this box here that'll get transplanted. And then I'll show you guys what I'm doing, because I've got everything ready to go. Like, I am, I'm so excited. All right, bye. Hey y'all, so it is April 21st, and we have some decent progress. 2 garden boxes down. There was multiple lemon balm plants, which I transferred to my little planting island in the front. And then we've got mullein. So there's 2 mullein here. There was a mullein in this planter, which I have transplanted to over there. So hopefully within a day or so, I'll get these 2 mullein out. For sure tomorrow this is getting taken down, so all the sod is gone. Now it's just this planter box, and then I get to start on what I'm actually going to be doing back here. So yeah, I will show you progress as it comes. All right, y'all, it is April 22nd. Garden box down, Mulleins are, let's see, there's one there, and one there. That one has been left. This has been staged. This will be the middle walkway through the garden. So now it's time to make the rows. Progress, y'all. I'm so freaking thrilled for this. So yeah, now it's time to make all my rows. And like I say, this isn't going to stay like this. This will be removed and it will have its own row, because straight out in this center portion all the way, I want to say probably at least from here to here, my grapevines will be. So now it's time to get rows for sunflowers, for corn, tomatoes, peppers, all of it. So that's going to be time consuming, but it's going to get done. So yeah, I see you, Magnus. All right, I'll check back in with y'all. All right, April 23rd. Just got done putting this together. Worked on this yesterday. So bought some cheapy boards. I don't know, they were like $2 a piece. Cut them to 6 foot. Obviously used a little propane torch. Gave it some razzle dazz. An old piece of, I don't know, what is this, weld wire, cattle panel, from the enclosure that is where my greenhouse is now. So repurposing that now to trench all the way down and get this upright in here for grapevines. So that's what's being worked on right now. And yeah, I'll show you all the finished result and any other progress made today. All right, so trenched, it's in. So I've got 6 grapevines that when I put everything in, I'm gonna stagger them one side to the other, one side to the other, one side to the other. So this is center, this is literally the center of my garden space. And you gotta figure my grapevines are really, really small, maybe, I don't know, 10 inches. So this is gonna give them plenty of space and height to grow. So, I can mark this off my checklist. Next, we'll be putting in rows. No matter what, where this white is, there will be a gap, a walkway on each side, and enough to get a wheelbarrow or garden cart through as needed down here. So no matter what, no plants will be here. And up at the top, up there. So next is rows. So yeah, I will document it and I will update y'all with the progress made. Might get a little more done today. Today's the 23rd. Might have to wait. I've got a lot of things on my plate the next couple days, so might be the 25th or 26th where there's another video update. All right, rows are in. Well, a couple. Still have all the rest to do. So this first row is going to be sunflowers all the way down. This is going to be corn rows. There's going to be 2 to 3 per side. So got to keep going up. Got the grapevine rows. Like I say, it's going to be staggered this side to that side. Got that in. Let's walk around. Again, sunflowers closest to the fence, then corn. So, soil, wood chip, walkway. Soil, wood chip, walkway. And it's gonna go doink, 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 all the way up. And I suppose I will show y'all what was completed yesterday. Yesterday, repurposed my garden boxes to create a barrier, garden arch with a gate that shuts and latches. So, sorry the wind, y'all. Let's go to the gate right here. So, there it is. So, as I get big chunks of rows done, I will document it. It's going to be beautiful when it's done. I've got seedlings upstairs, like, so ready to come out. So, it's hard. It's time consuming, but I know at the end it's going to be worth it. So, alright, I'll keep y'all updated. Oh, wait. So, this area that I have right here, where I have these this chunk from here to there, all the way down, that's going to be my potato patch. That's why my rows are ending right there, because it's going to go straight down. And like I say, from here to there, it's going to be potatoes. And then we'll have our rows just butt up into it. So yeah, working around the mullein at that end. I've got grapevines ready to get out here. So got a couple of my birdhouses up. Still have another one that my son made me I got to get up. So yeah. I'll keep y'all updated, show you all the progress. All right, later gators. All right, so it is end of day, April 30th. I don't remember the date of the last video I took. I want to say it's been, I don't know, a few days. It is almost done. It is almost done. I'm going to put a small row here and it'll cut off. The rest will be wood chipped and I'll have a little area to sit here. The small row up front will be for like carrots and beets, And that will also carry over into here. But more than likely, like almost this whole area will be a row because of where the sun hits. There's more sun on this side than this side, even though I've cut a couple large branches off this apple tree. The shade starts at about there and goes back. So small rows for carrots and beets and such there. Same with here. Over there will be the potatoes. Hopefully tomorrow I can get that in. And I've already gotten sunflowers in that row along the fence. And then this row and this row, these first two rows, all corn. And it's the same on the other side. Corn, corn, sunflowers. So, yeah. I may release this to YouTube before I get it all 100% finished. But more than likely, I'm going to have some patience and get it done and take a final video. So yeah, y'all. You guys will see the final result. Later, Gators. All right, so a little update. It is May 1st. The entirety of my garden, as far as the rows, everything's in. I'm not showing you all that. This is the last part that I need to finish, which is the potatoes. So I used my pickaxe and I got my trenches in. And now I'm going to lay my potatoes and get everything all beautiful. And then I will do my final video, the garden reveal, I guess, of everything. I was going to go ahead and release it today, but more than likely it probably won't be released for a day or two. But when y'all see it, y'all will see it. All right. It is May 2nd, 2025. And the garden is done. It was done yesterday, but had some serious thunderstorm action, so I figured it probably wasn't a good idea to be traipsing through the garden videoing. So I know in a previous video or two, I don't know, maybe more than one video in this series, we've got sunflowers, corn, sunflowers, corn. So there's 2 rows of corn per big strip on both sides. And then we have the potato patch over here. So there's 3 rows of potatoes. And then it's just mulched in right here. Let's see, on this, I have a cucamelon plant. So I'm going to plant the cucamelon at the base of this so that it vines up. It's a viner, trelliser, whatever you want to call. Milkweed, mullein. We have the grapevines. So it'll be basically, there's 2 plants per box. So it'll be 3 plants on this side, 3 plants on the opposite side. This specifically is going to be for carrots, beets, and radishes. So that's why I think that'll be perfect. And then this one, because of that tree, only gets so much sun. That's why this row is very tiny. But we have celery, kohlrabi, and garlic that's going to for sure go in there. The rest of my plants, I've got green beans started. I've got sugar snap peas. I've got all that going. I've got tomato plants. I have 1 tomato plant ready to go in. So now it's just waiting for my plants to be big enough, mature enough to get out here. Little garden sitting area. I'm going to put a fire pit right here. Do s'mores and all that fun time summer stuff. So yeah, took only about a month, less than a month, to do this from start to finish, because started what, like April 9th or 10th. I'm so pleased. Like, this is like literally a picture I've had in my head for a bit. And so to see it come to life is pretty dang amazing. Gonna do green beans, green beans, and then yellow green beans. So it's kind of a burst of color. Do some herbs in there. I'm going to do, I think, probably some marigolds here. I've got marigolds to intersperse. So, I mean, so yeah. Here's the garden, y'all. Transform in less than a month. I mean, shoot. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So get out there. You hear me? Get out there and do it. You'll be better for it. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. Later, Gators.